So the next race, Monza in Italy, we have the LMP1 Series Custom Championship. Starting from the first place, excellent qualification, but I think we have a bit wet weather now. Or sliding, really tough conditions as Martins flies away, Rimbano second, Neugenbauer third, and we are in fourth looking inside, and wow, a great overtake from overtaking Neugenbauer, sliding away, slippery conditions. Neugenbauer tries to overtake but we pushed him a bit wide on the right side as he was really aggressive on that part. So still in third position after Rimbano and Martins. Heartbreaking as everybody closes on us. Tough chicane. Not also sunny conditions. We have some sun just coming up, but the clouds are still in the sky. 7-lap race, longer sprint with headlights on and driving as fast as we can. I think we just overlooked it and weren't aware that we are in wet weather conditions here, but what you can do, I think we have also a setup for dry race. Nevertheless, a bit of the sun is coming up, so let's hope the trucks dries out, but also the question is what will happen with the tires, as those wet tires really get worn off on the dry conditions really quickly. Maybe also everybody will have to take a pits for this race. So Martin still in first after the first lap, Rimbano in second, and we are in third. Building also some gap behind us and closing in a bit on those two. Yeah, those two, Rimbano and Martins, driving really great, pushing away, forming a group. As we see also some track is starting to dry out on that part of the track that we passed by, but here still slippery. 4 seconds behind Martins and around maybe 2 seconds behind Rimbano. As you can see, the chopper in upper right also recording the race for the television broadcast. With the tires we are still in the good shape, around 57 degrees rear tires, 55 and 50 the front tires. But the question is, what will happen when the track dries out, as no rain is coming out and some clouds are moving away. Ibrahim fell off to 6 seconds in gap from Martins. We are in 3 seconds behind him and closing each time a bit more, I think. But braking really great, going a bit wide, but also catching nice save and gaining up on Rimbano. As I think after we go over the 60 degrees, the tires will get more worn and worn, so the question is what will happen here as they start to become a bit yellow, as we have rear left tire 63 degrees already. When we reach 70s, this is probably a time to think of a tire change. We are driving faster than last time, 300ths of a second faster, 400 seconds faster, even 500ths half a second faster than last time, trying everything to catch Rimbano, but he is also doing everything he can, drive really great. As the first three cars really pulled off from Ibrahim and Pisani. The lap 3 out of 7. We have a 65 in the rear left tire, 65 degrees. Hard braking into the last right-hander. And looking inside for Rimbano and overtake him, I don't know, this was pretty easy, as in one corner we just overtook him and he was driving so good. And we have a second and 300ths of a second better lap than last time, really giving everything what we have. And also Rimbano looks, but he cannot overtake yet, and we also close on Martins, from who are with just over 1 second and a half behind him. Maybe they also slow down and try to save some tires, as we have 65 degrees in the right left tire, approaching that 70 degrees threshold. Sliding, going a bit wide, but yeah, another great save. Sliding also on the corner exit, increasing the tires to 66 degrees. Reducing the gap from Martins for a moment, just below 1 second and a half, going wide. And yeah, now looks like we got almost all tires in yellow, front left, rear left and rear right. Only the front right has a good temperature of 55 degrees. 4 laps out of the 7. Probably it's not too good time to go anytime at pit box, but I don't know if we will be able to make it, as the rear left tire increases to 68 degrees now. And Rimbano drops. He couldn't catch us over there, but yeah, this is clearly a group of 3 with a bit wider gap. And now under a second from Martins, he drives really hard to save those tires, and we are in 69 degrees now. Got him into the draft, and now we have some speed. Looking inside, we are on speed limit, cannot go any faster, and overtaking, braking later than him, but will we go wide? Yeah, a bit wide, but nice save and clean overtake. He immediately starts hard and aggressive on the throttle, but yeah, not a place to overtake here. We are still in 69 degrees from the tires. Just we have to keep our eye on that, if we slide too much to try to save it. And he's on the left, but yeah, cannot overtake him here, as we again brake later than him. Pisani overtook Ibrahim for the 4th position, and now is 5.5 seconds behind us. Yeah, everybody slowed down, and that last group is catching on us. Soon we will not be a group of first 3, but Pisani is closing on in. Probably he was really good in saving tires at the start of the race. Now he can push a bit more. As we, Martins and Rimbano, have probably a bit worn tires and have to keep it up, I don't know, to the end of the race. It will be soon the end of lap 5, going into last 2 laps for the race. 69 degrees in that right left tire. Martins drops to 1.5 seconds behind us. Yeah, he doesn't want to push, trying to save that tires. Let's see what we can do. We are still faster, 0.06 of a second from our fastest lap. Yeah, driving really great, pushing it to the maximum. Just have to stay aware not to slide too much and lose control, to spin out or something. But the tires are still somewhere here near the limit, 68, 69 degrees, not going over 70, which I think is still great. Wow, and now Pisani is really close to Rimbano. He's pushing hard. Yeah, Pisani managed to build some gap behind Ibrahim, which he has, I don't know, more than 3 seconds in gap, and Rimbani joined this first group. It's now a group of 4 cars. It's the penultimate lap, lap 6 out of 7. We have half of the lap to go, and then we are entering the last lap of the race. Now we have 72 degrees in the right left tire. That tire is yellow, completely yellow now. But I think with just being a bit careful, I think we will manage it to stay out and take this first position, as we again increase the gap to over 3 seconds from Martins. Martins and Rimbano are really on the safe side here, trying to save those tires. They were really quick at the start of the race. They flew and were nowhere, but we managed to overtake them. And now we were building type gap, going wide here, 72 degrees in that tire. The track is almost not wet anymore, completely dry. And last lap of the race. Wow, what a gap, 4.5 seconds. Probably their tires are so worn that they cannot keep up anymore. With sliding a bit, with rear tires going below 70, yeah, really good driving, saving those tires in the last lap, with just on the limit with 70 degrees, 71. Martins almost 4 seconds behind us, and then Rimbano, Pisani still, he was driving so great, but cannot get Rimbano, as it looks like. Yeah, the less sliding we have, the less worn tires we will have, so we will be able to save much better. So we should keep that in mind and just not to overslide in some corner. So we are again in 72 degrees. Looks like this part of the track is most hard and difficult for the tires, as we enter the last few corners of the race for the final straightaway. Martins was able to close a bit on the gap, just below 4 seconds, but yeah, now it's we are alone here with the second, third and fourth in the first group of the cars. Let's see if Pisani can get Rimbano. Probably not, but you can see the sun really starting to shine here. 71 degrees in that tire. Really excellent job in saving those tires and getting that first place. Yeah, thank you for watching. Like, subscribe.